Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are checking out the playtest for Dreadmoor. Dreadmoor is a dark first-person fishing adventure game set in a submerged world, rotting from a past catastrophe. Fish in murky waters, upgrade your boat, craft survival gear, and fight monstrous creatures that lurk under the water and on the land. This is from developer DreamDoc and publisher Digital Vortex Entertainment, and the playtest is currently up on Steam where you can request access to it, and I think this playtest is going to end on the 25th of May, so by the time this video is up it might have already finished or about to finish, but you can always wishlist it and keep an eye out for future playtests. As always, I'll leave a link to the Steam page in the description below. You can check it out there. It's got a planned release date of Q4 2026, so I'll have to see with that one. No set date at the moment, and from the screenshots and some of the little kind of clips I've seen of it so far, it looks very interesting, kind of Dredge style in a way, but first person instead. So we're gonna have a little look and see what it's all about. So sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Dreadmoor. Malcolm, sweetheart, leave the boat and come eat. Dad, look what I found. I don't think there's any voice acting at the moment. What do you find? No. Find the last light. Damn it, another attack again? Who said I'm not cursed? It's a miracle I survived, but just where am I? Okay, so we've got objective, take the hook gun. Like dramatic aberration on the moon there. Very nice though. A little boat that needs some treasure there as well. Okay, let's go get that hook thing. Here we go. And a little safe. Some rope and some alcohol. Fuel the generator. And put that in there. Only need a little bit, I guess. Might be able to bring some of this with us. Oh, it still needs more fuel. Never mind. Okay. Here we go. Oh, okay, we can... Oh, click and drag it. It feels quite, muted from a sound effect point of view at the moment, but... There we go, our boat is now here. No. Yep, definitely falling apart there. Find the right frequency, hold the left click and turn the dial to the desired direction until you hear voices and a small needle begins to tremble. Boost the signal using the yellow dial. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then... Buzzer, you dumb bastard. I told you to stop me. Oh, got nothing to do. Wipe down the counter. It's oh, wow, goes so quick. Who do we have here? Where are you broadcasting from? The old shipyard. There's a church nearby. Thought everyone was dead already. Anything that floats? If not, you might as well. It goes so quick, I can't even read it. You guys can pause at least. Battery's dead. Like I said, I imagine come the, you know, the actual like demo, early access or whatever like that, there'll be like voice acting and like those kind of bits ironed out. Okay. We've got our scrap. And it is equipped. Okay. We don't need to. I think. Oh, there we go. Wasn't sure. 2 is under 2. I thought 3 was our toolbind. Our bind. Okay, we can reel that in. A bit like raft this is, to be fair. And then pair for 3 metal scrap. There we go. Put that away. Fish boat. We can take control. See changes whether you want first person or not. We can leave the community island. This is the bit that really drew me to the game in the first place, because Dredge is probably one of my favorite indie games ever, up there, and this is promising to be a different perspective, but along a similar vein. Creepy fishing. What the? Creatures again, why is it always them? Oh, you can see it. Wow, okay. I don't know if we can, like, more up at these and explore. I mean, that's... looks like that's just blocking. We'll go this way. Again. Press X to dock. That'll auto pull us in. You can see like there's the ship's health and the fuel on the left hand side as well, which is good to have. Open the river gates. Start the water wheel to open the gates. Use the grapple gun to direct water flow through the channels by switching the sluices. Once pressure is high enough, the mechanism will activate. Yeah. Oh, and he's out as well, though. Better or worse. Okay. It looks quite pretty. I like the art style. Colorful but creepy. And dark as well. Right. Go dock at pier. Nope. I don't know how I crashed into that. Terrible. Right. Oh, he's... oh. I think that got him. Yeah. Oh, wow. Don't mess with the house, I guess. Press X to dock again. Got some more barrels over there as well. Crates. We've got to ring the bell. We've got standard lockpick. Move your mouse in the correct position. Hold D to turn the lock. So it's like your normal. A little bit different. You got to like move the pick with you, kind of thing. It's a little bit of like an evolution. Yeah, there's a scrap metal. there we go. Guess we see what that's all about. Talk to Gil. Oh, wow. Oh, that's quite the character design. So, like, bold with even, like, the eyes on the fish. I feel like they're watching me. It's Fishmonger Gil, I'm guessing? Would you look at this guy? Another victim of that shit disease. No gills yet. Limbs still intact. Hasn't pissed himself. We're gonna make a nice profit off you. Oh ho ho. Shut it, you dumb animal. You got fish, I handle business. So where'd you crawl in from? From the abandoned village. And what's left of it? Rot. Poison fog. Church. Smashed to pieces. Settlements empty. Losses. More damn losses. Used to be a good fishing spot. Fish sells well here. Guessing this is where the playtest starts, but maybe the game has like an opening chapter just beforehand, maybe. What the hell was that? Another corpse. Won't be bringing fish anymore. Let that be a reminder. Nighttime is for sleeping. Your tub will sink before you even shit yourself. The tentacles will see to that. So go get some rest and come see me in the morning. Bed's in the annex. That's nice that he's putting us up at least. We've got a crafting table there. And then that's the bed in the annex. Go have a little sleep, and you can choose when you want to rest until. You've got the time. You can say, right, I'm gonna have a little nap until 9. Okay. And look at this. Very pretty so far. Really like the visual design of it all, and it feels quite quiet as a game. The audio is on 100%. So, I mean, obviously, from the recording point of view, I'll probably edit it so it's aligned and, you know, all mixed properly. But it is quite quiet by default. I have to turn my like headphones up internally. It's very minimal. And it looks like you can't go to sleep. Oh no, yeah, it would let you go to sleep again. Okay, I'm not sure if that was like a little symbol. You can't sleep, but no, that's just letting you know that is where you would sleep. So it's Fishmonger. Well, look at that. Still alive. Didn't even mutate. Shame. Berserk wanted to carve you up for ingredients. Since you turned out tougher than expected, time to settle your debt. What debt? Yeah, I've got no money. I'm broke, but I can work it off. I believe you, but a deal's a deal. You know how to fish? Yep. So you're an angler. Perfect. You'll work it off. Grab the rod from the table and catch 3 snappers. Prove you're not as useless as the last guy. There's still fuel in the dock pump. Fill up the boat. We've got fuel. Only for people who work and make me money. And don't forget, night will kill you. Dying in debt is bad for business. Okay. We now have a rod. Do we... We've got that. We've got our lockpicks. We've got our crafting materials. The boat consumes fuel. If it runs out, the boat will not move. Fuel can be refilled at gas stations, on piers, or with fuel canisters floating in the water. Plan your journey ahead. With the nozzle, approach the tank cap, press and hold to refuel. The fuel at the fuel station is unlimited. That's cool. Pop that in. Presumably you'll have things like, you know, being able to upgrade your tank and... Oh. Yeah, no, it's full. There we go. Yeah, and be able to carry more fuel at once. Okay. The fishing spot. There's a few different fishing spots. Got this one over here. You may notice distinct splashes in the water. There's a fish habitat. Sail close to the activity zone till the indicator appears to start fishing. Approach the side of your boat and press F. Okay. Some like kind of bayou, isn't it? And it tells you what is there. So it tells you we've got snapper and that they're peaceful as well. You can hide that info. And you can select your bait. The bait you choose affects the chance of catching different fish species. So we need earthworms on simple rod. You can change between them if needed. Hold left click to cast your bait. The longer you hold, the further you throw. Aim by moving the camera.
That place is wrong.
Oh, they're over there, aren't they? Right, okay.
Catch fish.
Okay.
Too heavy.
Choose your preferred fishing rod control scheme. I think we'll do A and D. I think. Indicator shows which way to pull the rod against the fish. This indicator shows the fish's stamina and exhaustion level. And it shows the line tension. Don't let it reach 100%. This indicator shows the distance to the fish. When it reaches 0, the fish is caught. Okay. Okay. We want to reel it in. Oh, it goes green as well. See the fish stamina wearing out. Fish runs out of stamina and stops fighting. At this moment, you can safely reel it in without risk. Will not increase until the fish recovers its stamina. Okay, so we can then just reel it in and land the fish. There we go. Stars indicate the fish's rarity. The higher the rarity, the more valuable the fish. Icons show the fish species. Each species has unique traits. You can auto sort G to manually place it, or Z to release it. You just put that in the hold.
All right, steady.
Try this again.
Oh, it pulls.
Get that stamina in. Reel it. Reel it. There we go. We can land it. Okay. Give me like a little wiggling on the hook there. There's quite a few here. Compared to like dredges where it's like just a mini game and just kind of auto catching it after doing the rotation puzzle. This is a bit more of an involved fishing mini game. There we go. Okay, so the first one was our biggest one we caught, and now it's all fished out. Okay, so yeah, you can only get 3, and then that spot is fished out for the time being. And that's what we look like. Got a little beard and wearing our coat and fisherman hat. I love the world of this so far. Very curious. Not only by the creature and like fish designs and all that kind of stuff, but then like even like the house on the legs and like even those like massive like you got that skeleton over there. There's so much curiosity. I want to like see what's going on. Don't know where this can we. Can't reach those, but I'll probably have to go around. Yeah, and the character design's very cool. Enough for essence. Are you kidding me? That's not fish. That's scaly garbage. Take it to the grinder. Use the guts for bait. Oh. Oh, okay. Drag fish from the hold into the processor slot. Processing will start automatically and take some time. Then you press and hold F to collect it. Okay. We can just store. Okay. It's going to take a few seconds to grind that. Okay. That's what you've then got in your chambers. Your chambers are your different storages, your bilges, different storages for your boat. Okay. 2 and 3. And we can talk to the girl. You handle the rod and the grinder. Maybe you're good for something after all. Anyway, we're not staying in this dump. No fish, no roots, no clients. Not even the Baron's people show up anymore. Time to get back to the real trade routes. And you don't belong here either. You weren't headed to that church for a stroll, were you? Looking for shelter? Smart for your own good. Yeah, I'm looking for shelter. You sure know a lot for a talking fish. I like to read. You should try it sometime. Here, take this. Notes. Scraps of knowledge. Enough to help you figure out blueprints and craft bait for soft grazers. Workbenches on the pier. The rest figure it out for yourself. Every angler's got their own tricks. Learn the wound tin bait. Explore the world, complete quests and trade, and you'll gain torn pages. Torn pages are used as progression points. Open the tech tree, and then it's got several categories. Every skill in the tree has a cost. If you have enough, then you can press and hold F to learn it. That's what this will be. And so in the playtest, we've only got wound tin. It's kind of like a left to right kind of deal. We do have 2 torn pages, but got to do things in order. So we need to do the braided line next. So bait for peaceful fish, suitable for catching soft grazer and sharp fin. And the braided line lets us hold it for longer. Got rainbow fin for predatory fish. Ear crawler for peaceful. It's cool how they've segmented it as well. Use the workbench, you can craft bait, tackle upgrades, and much more. Hover over the required resource and press left click to place it in the work area. Okay. A little bit like the forest or that amongst the trolls kind of thing we saw. Instead of in your backpack, though, you got to put the things in there to then make the recipe. You know it's got 4 ingredients. Here we go. We don't have another gear, so we can't do another one. It'll only be available if you have the recipe, I'm guessing. And now we can catch soft grazer fish, but it is getting dark, isn't it? Don't have to worry about food or water, so not a survival game in that sense. Still, guess it's only just, yeah, only just starting to get lighter. These slots are a little bit further afield. I seem to dock to explore these places yet. I'm not sure if that will be a thing. Okay, so we can get either of these here. It just wants us to get the soft grazer, which is not the blue one. So soft grazer is going to have the more chance to bite. And this is where you use a sturdy ear crawler, you've got more chance of getting a sharp fin. So you can then choose what type of fish you're wanting to grab.
Too heavy.
There we go. I'm just like clicking left click, up and down, letting it wear itself out. Put stamina back. Land fish. That was a sharp fin. So that was actually the rare fish we weren't aiming for.
there.
Okay, let's try that again. Alright, let's actually try and get a soft grazer fish this time. One of these?
That place is wrong.
No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Thought I saw one swim by though. Here he is. Is that not him? That place isn't wrong. He hasn't made a comment. I know. Starting to think it's wrong. Alright. So you do need to aim toward the little jumping fish spots.
All right, steady. Oh, it pulled.
Doing against it. And swap direction. Yeah, I think A and D for me, doing the left and right, is a lot easier on the wrist as well. You can imagine... Oh, we're almost there. You can imagine trying to like move the mouse around to combat this, and I don't know. The A and D works well for me, but I like that it gives you the two options if you want to do that. And this is a big boy, 5.23 kilograms. Wow. That is, what is that? Like 12, for ones in the, that are using pounds, it's about 11.5 pounds, I think, isn't it? It's 2.2. We're gonna put you in there. Weird, in the UK, you use so many different measurements of all the different, all of them, like kilograms, pounds. We use stones and pounds for like weight, but I have found myself using kilograms more often these days, and I've actually been out of touch with the stone and pounds a little bit there. Here we go, land that fish. There's the other one, 5.79. So that's a little bit over 11.5, probably like 11.8 or something like that. So yeah, those are the two soft grazers. We can turn around. It sounded like he was going somewhere, but presumably he's still going to be there. Normally I'd say that's a bit bizarre, but it is a house on legs, so it could theoretically just decide to go. Hang on, so let's go here. So we can't dock here. There's no like option to dock, but we can stop here. And we can just reel that in. Oh, actually. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there we go. Okay. I broke it then for a sec. Well, you can be too close to it, essentially. Right, let me... There we go. Let that float back up. I actually need to bring it over to me, like that, and then grab this one as well. No, we can't. This one does look like it's made of, like, stronger stuff, though, doesn't it? Looks like it's a... I guess you don't have to dock though, right? We can jump out here, can't we? Okay, oh, can you not? Oh, you can't... Okay, so you can't just fall in the water. You can't swim. And just because you... I mean, we picked that up there. But just because you can see this... and you could theoretically jump out of the boat, it doesn't actually let you. Again, not sure if that's just a limitation of the playtest and they don't want to really show off the, you know, you running around and stuff. There's like a little blue glow there. I want to go see what's there. And like over there, there's little POIs where I'm like, that seems like that'd be cool to explore. But maybe we've got to progress a little bit further first. Or it's not available right now. Or maybe that's not the game. And you're literally just... you're not meant to be doing that. They're more decorative and hiding some chests that you can grab. How are we doing on fuel? Doesn't... I mean, we can see when we're piloting it. Still pretty full. But you can undock as well. You can dock and undock. Since it's unlimited, There's really no excuse not to just fill up every time afterwards, really. We'll give it a little ring-a-ding-ding. Hello, Gil. What's this? Scraps? Cool as a catch. Doubt there's any essence in that. Hell, what am I supposed to do with you? Fine. We'll help you out one more time. Good. I should keep the rot in check for now. Just don't go poking your nose where it doesn't belong. And stay the hell away from the green fog. I can send you back out fishing, but right now the old sluice matters more. Head over there. See if it can be raised. Betsy will make it across on her own, but your piece of junk boat needs to get into the big hollow and into dry dock. Fix it, clean it up, reinforce it, especially if you're planning to sail to Sledgebet. Got any questions? Sledgebet? Biggest settlement I know of. No honest trader makes money there, but you can live in peace if you make it that far. Got any questions? What's the dry dock? Dry dock like a shipyard. See it if you make it into the big hollow. Our partner will turn your sorry excuse for a boat into something decent, and that's all you need to know. Got any questions? No. And move it. You people are nothing but losses, slow as damn snails. Oh, very urgent, aren't they? Alright. So obviously we make more stuff over there. And there is a map, so we can press M. There might be something valuable here, and then just don't. You can see that's where we need to go. And then we've got this whole little area over here as well. And it's a little, I guess like a little snippet of the game at the moment, isn't it? A little 5x5 grid. Need to go to the river lock. Be a little bit like what we just had there, maybe with the water flow. And having to make sure that's all in the right way. Unlike at the moment, I mean, we didn't get paid. There was more of a quest, wasn't it? But unlike Dredge, you're not kind of like racking up money from selling. Like I'm not too fussed trying to fish everything at the moment. I'm just pressing along with what I presume is the tutorial. But I'm guessing it will have a similar thing of, you know, grab the fish you need, sell them, make money, get upgrades, all that kind of stuff. And obviously this is its own game. It's going to get those Dredge comparisons. There's a torn page for our upgrade. It's going to get the Dredge comparisons because I think while you're on water, it's very similar to Dredge. Obviously, the fishing itself and then obviously being able to walk around on land do differentiate this. Open that chest. I think it's like really lit in like the shadows and everything. It's very nice. I mean, and even the birds circling over the fish as well. Give you a little visual indicator. You can see like, oh, there's probably fish over there and stuff, but even skybox is very nice as well. Liking it. So, are we gonna need fuel here? Try to open it. Where's the no torch? There we go. There's a damaged wire. Power's off. Got a few bits over there as well. It seems like we got a little bit of a puzzle to sort. Let's try and see if we can fix that wire. We need an insulator. Okay, that's the electrical leak. Now we need to return to Gil. And I guess we're going to see what happens if we're sailing at night. I hear like things grumbling in the distance, but quite nice and relaxing, isn't it? They've done a really good job with the world design of this so far. I know it's only a little slice, but just how it's like lit and it's really There's lots of stuff that's like catching my eye as we're sailing, and I'm just like, oh, like, looks nice to look at. You know what I mean? It's like a visual treat, which I really appreciate. Very strong art style. Situation with the sluice. Sluice. Power leak needs patching. Everything's falling apart, but we didn't get this business yesterday. We know how to fix problems. There's a nasty little predator, bloodgill. Guts are full of sticky sludge, perfect for making insulating compound. You're not catching one with that rod of yours. I'll upgrade it. That's the spirit. Plan on earning, not begging. Look around the backwater for knowledge scraps and better materials. Good metal for starters. Then start thinking about catching a bloodgill. We need to collect wires and rope, but I think what we'll do is sleep first. We shall rest. There we go. I guess if we have a look, we've got some scrap metal, got some fish guts, wood, gears, bolts. Okay. And I think in terms of the pages, we've found the pages, I think, haven't we? We need the ear crawler. Oh, okay, we need 3. So we can learn this one. And we can learn that one. So we can actually catch the harpooner and the bloodgill. So that's fine. We probably need the bait for it. So let's there's a load of crates behind this. I think we can go pull these in. Those little crates here. That should be quite... I mean, are those upgrade things as well? No. There we go. Kind of pops up on the right very quickly. Alcohol and cloth. Are we limited by weight? It runs very well, given that this is like a pre-alpha, like a playtest. It's not even... This isn't a demo. This isn't like an official closed beta or anything like that. It's kind of just a little alpha playtest, and very nice. Wires and gears. There we go. Okay, so we need to make the braided line. That's our upgrade for our rod, which we've now got. That's cool as well, that. Little sharp. You can't open the map while you're... Oh, what does that sound? Won't catch him, I don't think. He's really cool. And we shall dock. There we go. And we can now craftable. Ooh. So is there, if I wasn't sure, does it tell us what that would be? Like, does it? It doesn't. Obviously, we've got some soft grazers and sharp fins. We do have the coins to like sell it. I guess we're just not selling it to him. He's not buying them from us. Oh, there we go. Okay. So over here, you can then see braided line. It does give you the hint. So 2 ropes and 3 wires. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. We can make the braided line. Oh. There we go. And craft. And then... Is it equipped? I'm guessing it is. Can't really see that. I don't know how I equip it. Because it's like, it's there. I can see my rod. I can see it's got a normal thing there, but do we have to like... you mean equip the braided line? Like it's there. You can't click it. Can't right click. Can't F, E, Q. Like can't do any of that on it. Can't click and drag it over. Can't do any of that on the rod either. Am I missing something? Is there a place where I can change my rods? Oh, there we go. Okay. Item upgrades on the slots there. Okay. There we go. I was going to say, I was like, it's in my inventory. Braided. There we go. Increases line durability by 2. We can install that. Craft rainbow fin bait. Which we need, fish flesh. I'm guessing we're going to get some fish flesh from that. Gives you some stuff as well, I guess. You just wait and let them grind into the chunks. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, gotta actually make it. That's the key important part of that. So there's gonna be 2 of these, 1 wood, 1 rope, and a fish flesh. And then craft. I like the crafting. I like that it does give you the little, like, you've got to put the pieces in yourself, but at the same time, it's very quick to see what bits you need. It does make you feel involved, but not helpless. Right. And there's a few spots we'll be able to grab a predator fish. Yeah, I mean, this is potentially a good option for those that are either fully done with dredge and want more of it, but you know, a different take on it. Or maybe those that did get on with dredge because you didn't get to leave the boat and it was more of a, you know, further zoomed out. Kind of played it like this most of the time, the boat out. And you did prefer running around and crafting and all that kind of stuff, then that is something that could fit that sweet spot for you. Okay. Just want a blood gill, simple rod, rainbow fin. It's actually equal chance with either, really. Cast your bait so that it lands in the splash zone. Once it hits the water, reel it in, which may take interest in the lure. Oh, because it's a predator. It needs to be...
Edge fears.
It needs to be something that's moving.
Oh,
there we go. Burned his stamina there, didn't he? There we go. So we got a harpooner. This is not the fish we're looking for. The lure to provoke a strike. The fish may not be interested in the first. Oh, he was chasing me actually. I just reeled it in a little bit too quick. I've got to give him a chance. There we go. I like that. I like that as a differentiator between the peaceful and the... It's another harpooner though. Yeah, between the peaceful and the predator fish. I like that the mechanic actually changes, you know. I'm hoping this is the guy. No, it's another. I'm very good at catching the harpooners. And the spot is fished out. All right, well, on to the next one. And it's got a little bit of this kind of raft gameplay. Not to the same extent, but a little bit of, oh, I see some scrap. I can reel that in, get some materials. But I think unlike Dredge, where time only moves when the boat's moving, or when you're fishing, I think time's just moving all the time with this game, isn't it? Alright. I would prefer the blood gill.
All right, steady. Too heavy.
There we go. It's about like 7.5 pounds, 8 pounds. Probably do need to start heading back. Blood gill. Right. Okay, so we can return to gill. You need to get like a torch. A little bit annoying you can't open the map while controlling the boat. You have to like press F to like stop the interaction with the boat basically, and then open the map. I think it's so nicely detailed though, even like the leaves in the sky, stars, flickers and glows from fire, or the blue kind of luminescence, like very stylish. Like the little gusts, like wisps of wind, and the little will-o-wisps, fireflies. Very picturesque. The boat just covered in little barnacles. Alright, let's ring the bell. Seems like the whole, like, moving around at night, though, at least at the moment, it's not such a thing to worry about. Hell did you bring me this oversized crap for? What crap? That's a blood gill. The hell did I get myself into? Just in the grinder, make the compound, stop bothering me with dumb shit. Okay, he's got attitude. I'll put the blood gill in. What do these give? Oh, the fish meat, yeah. They're going to take 14 seconds. There we go. Research isopatch. Have we found another mastery yet? We haven't. So we need to find some torn pages. We shall sleep first. Not sure how you save either. Like, might not be able to save in this playtest, to be fair. Not sure if it'd be, because again, like, you normally save when you're at a port. Or if you could just save whenever. I think we need to have a little look around, I think. I don't know if we can pull up to these. I mean, there's a little cave in there, so it seems to suggest we could do. You don't get the little X dock. I think I'm missing something. Definitely looks like somewhere that you could like go into. More crates straight ahead though, which is good. Oh, it says don't. There might be something valuable here. Which is what we were trying to look at, but we couldn't get to. Probably gonna get eaten here. It does say don't on the map. It looks like the gate's gonna shut on us. Science. I don't know if you get torn notes from the boxes. So far, so good. Okay, but yeah, no, you don't get torn pages from that. Looks like this is like the old remnants of one of those water things. I can't dock here to fix it, so this gate's like just permanently closed. Interesting though, because like, how do you get more torn pages if you can't get out and explore? Like even here, it's as far as you can get to it. Can't just go in and wade. Should be little spots where it's like, yeah, you can come and explore here. I think that would like really mix that up a bit. And presumably that they do have that, just small scale, but you can't jump out the boat. I went better than expected though. I thought there was going to be a monster coming after us. Okay. Do we go back to the sluice thing to see there's torn notes, more torn notes there? I don't know if I fully explored it. Quite a lot of popping. You can see like some of the stuff popping in as you get closer to it. Would expect that to be a lot better come the like demos, betas, and all that kind of stuff. Can dock here. And that allows us to get out. And there's the torn page. And you get 2 research points. That's exactly what we were looking for. Just gonna see if there's any more around here, because it doesn't work against boxes that are on land already. ladder to nowhere. Okay, let's have... Okay, let's head back now. There is a little bit of me that, maybe because of... There's a little bit of me that's like, can we get a workbench on our boat? But I don't know how expandable the boat is, if you can get different types of boats, if you can do that, or if it's going to be predominantly like around like docking and having set bases that you go to and things, which I think, to be fair, does work, because that adds to the tension on Dredge as well. Like, you got to go do something, or you got to repair something, you got to go to that place, you got to venture out into the unknown or across the dangerous well, I was gonna say seas, but this is more like a bayou, isn't it? This is a bit more like a bayou compared to Dredge's like ocean. But yeah, I think that's the tension, doesn't it, if you can't just stick on the boat and do everything on there. But convenience wise, you do need to slow down as well. You can't just like drive by and press X. It will to some degree pull it in, but otherwise it'll just go right past you. Right, so icer patch. We need... Wait, where have I... Oh, there we go. The ice patch, we need the blubber. Is that 2 cloth? And wood? There we go. Perfect. Now we can fix the electrical leaks. Now we can go back. So good little demo so far. Like, just to show you the like fundamentals of the fishing of both types, the peaceful and the predator fish. Obviously the upgrades and the that you're leveling up with the torn pages as well, like your skill unlocks, and a little bit of these puzzles from one area to the next as well, which is intriguing to see. I think, like I said, the pop-in is a little bit distracting. Like, if we see as we head towards this might have a bit more pop-in. Yeah, see those bits now popping in. So I think that's an optimization thing that can be sorted out fairly easily for the full game. I'm not too concerned it's here in an alpha test, you know, but I'd be concerned if this was like, oh, we're releasing in 3 months' time and this is still happening in like the demo or the like right up towards release and stuff like that. So it's still time for that. That's all good, so we can fix that. There we go. And we've got the water running. Now we can see we need to change this. There we go. And that's running down that way and that way. Where's that one going? I'll just go in there. So I think obviously we can bring that in. Push that too much. There we go. And then okay. Kinda. And then this one we need to pull to turn off. And there we go, the vertical slice has been completed. A huge thank you for participating in the Dreadmoor playtest. We've reached the end of the current build. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna close. It was gonna close them. Intriguing. Initial impressions, I think obviously I love the art style of it. I think the music's quite nice. I think and even like this character as well. Looks like something out of what's it? The Pirates of the Caribbean movie. But yeah, I think there's a load of potential here. I can see why it's getting the Dredge comparisons, but it's very much its own thing and has like a bit of Dredge influence, like inspiration. It has evolved and it's doing its own thing separately. I mean, there's probably a decent crossover. If you like one, you might like this one as well. But yeah, I'm intrigued. It felt very like low in the mix from an audio point of view. Like I said, we had the audio all max settings. Seemed very. It doesn't give you the split. It's just master volume as well. You don't have like music and sound effects and all that kind of stuff and voices. That's the big thing for me. Which again, it's an alpha, so I'm not expecting it here. But I think they need to slow down the subtitles at the beginning. Give you the chance to read it, because not let alone reading it out, I couldn't even read it quick enough. Like, so trying to process that. But then voice acting obviously needs to be in there, I think, for this type of game. I think Dredge can get away with it because it had like the conversational thing on the right hand side, didn't it? And I think when you do a game like this where it's first person, I think there's maybe that's unfair, but it comes with, for me, I kind of expect it. If it's just grumbling in the full game, I'd be a little bit like, just spring for the voice actors and bring those characters even more so to life. And that would be great. Like these kind of like hints at like future creatures and things like that, because we can glean a little bit with the controls. You have weapon slots, melee weapons, and presumably firearms. Tools, medkits, you're going to need to heal. There's going to be a bit of combat in this one, rather than just, you know, like just fishing and doing puzzles, getting from one zone to the next. But yeah, I think there's a lot of, although it looks and runs really well, like very, very nice, there is a lot of that pop in and like assets loading in and little flickers and things like that here and there. So definitely bits to shore up, but I thought what was here so far, pretty impressive. Big fan. Like would play more of this when it comes out. So as I said, if you want to check it out and see how it runs on your own machine, 25th of May, I think this is up on Steam until as a playtest, and I think you just request access and you get it immediately. It's not like one way you've got to wait on a waiting list. You should be able to just access it. But if you miss this one or you're watching this a little bit further down the line, add to the wish list, which obviously that will be linked in the description below, directly to the Steam page, and then you can keep an eye on it and, like I said, follow it and all that stuff. And then if it does a playtest in the future or a demo or something like that, then you will be able to find that out on your Steam. But yeah, I think let's just check clicking what this was. But yeah, it's just a little vertical slice, and there will be more, and then you can give them feedback and all that kind of stuff as well. But yeah, it will run until the 25th of May. So yeah, I like the little dialogue. The updated dialogue system, I think, is the dialogue wheel they're talking about. So yeah, I think I would like to see obviously the voice acting with that. But overall, very promising, and we'll definitely check this out on the channel when it comes out, which is going to be Q4 2026 apparently, unless it gets delayed. So you know, that's what it is at the moment. But that's where I'm going to leave it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Dreadmoor in the comments below. Are you vibing with it? Are there things you'd like to see? What things would you like this game to be doing that maybe we don't know if it's doing yet or not, or that you hope they really double down on? Let me know in the comments. And again, once again, thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.